I'm 36 years old. I have six kids. 2, 5, 7, 14, 16, 18. I am currently going through a divorce. Life is kind of changing for me right now. I'm finding myself. I'm planning to get back in school in January, try to further my education. Um, but every day I wonder, did I make the right decision with like the divorce? Damn, bitch, were you the problem or was he the problem? Like, you know, he was the problem, but is it some shit you could have just worked out? Did you really need a divorce with how everything is going in the world right now? Um, No, bitch, you know it was him. You were asking for the bare minimum. Think about the times he didn't show up for you. Think about the times you begged and cried. Think about the times you had to repeat yourself a billion times. And then it's like, no, but were you being bitchy? Were you being anal? Were you expecting too much? And it's like, no, no, you weren't. It wasn't you. It was him. He should know better. He's grown too. He's a husband. He's a father. But it's like, yeah, but bitch, you're not perfect. But why did you expect perfection for him? But then I didn't expect perfection. I expected effort. And it's like, I am fighting myself.
Bro, I look at situations like this, like, and I never tell nobody to stay in no situation where they unhappy or getting mistreated. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to contradict myself, but this the thing, bro. She say she got six kids. The oldest one 18, so it's probably a huge possibility that the husband she just divorced or whatever, getting a divorce with or whatever, ain't the first three kids. Them probably ain't their father. You know what I'm saying? So if this man, you know what I'm saying, the last three they probably is. I don't know. Maybe she'll tell us in the video. But uh, when you in a situation like this and a man there and he helping you out, she didn't say that he wasn't none of these things, so I'm assuming he was. I'm assuming he was a great provider. He took care of you and the kids, made sure y'all was straight or whatever. Cause not listening at you and repeating yourself, I mean, that ain't no reason to get no divorce. Six kids is hard as hell to raise. That's with a husband or without a husband. So you finna put yourself in a situation to where you finna struggle hard as fuck being a single mother, trying to make it, trying to go to the school. Because one thing about college is rough. Trying to go to college, work, and trying to take care of six kids by yourself. That's gonna be extremely hard. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said earlier, not trying to contradict myself, but I would have told her it's probably best you gonna stick it out with your husband. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, ain't nobody on this earth perfect. And the long as he helping you out, being a provider and doing things for you, you know what I'm saying? A lot of other things can be talked through. You know what I'm saying? Versus you going out here struggling for the rest of your life trying to make ends meet and then your kids suffer from it. What you think, bro?
Yeah, I think these ladies they need to talk more about the man that they had. You know what I'm saying, and what made them leave. You know what I'm saying? What made them want to leave? Because, like you say, for you to be the one to ask for the divorce, and you got six kids. See,
Mm-hmm.
you got to understand that now. And you should think about all of this before you ask for the divorce, because I'm, I don't want to say I don't know the man. I don't know this personal situation, but six kids is a lot, man. Kids are expensive. One child is expensive,
Mm-hmm.
so six kids. I don't even know what that's like. I got four. You know what I'm saying? So it's like uh, you got to consider the financial burden. You know what I'm saying, that you finna put yourself under, because it's heavy. You know what I mean? Being the only person taking care of all these kids, um, financially and just mentally. You know what I'm saying? Having to deal with six different people
Mm-hmm.
and they issues. You know what I'm saying? The kids fighting and doing all of this, and then
Well, the
like you
oldest one, I
said,
think.
if the
Go
first
ahead.
three, you know what I'm saying? If the first three are not his,
Well, we don't
like
know
let
that.
me say this. Let me say
I was
this.
making an
You
assumption, bro.
you
I don't know.
have you have two helpers, at least two. I ain't even gonna include the 14-year-old, because technically it's 14-year-old babysitters out here. You know what I'm saying? So you got a whole lot of help at the crib. Don't think that you should be the only one bringing in money to the crib. 16 can work. 18 can work legally. 14 breaking leaves and taking out old folks' trash and doing, you know what I'm saying, mowing lawns and shoveling snow. I don't know where they live, but doing that kind of simple stuff around the neighborhood to earn you some money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Paper boy, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I did. So and that goes to, what are you doing with these older kids? See that it's kind of a burden on the man if you're not putting enough pressure on your older kids or raising them with responsibilities and understanding that they have responsibilities. If you calling your 18-year-old a child,
Yeah.
to me that means, for one, they still in the house with you. Not a problem. That's a benefit. Because now you helping out. Or are they though? That's the question. How are your oldest kids? What are you doing with them? You know what I'm saying? So that go a long way. But I mean, we can't even say that. And look, stop marrying these women, Joe, knowing what they got, what they coming with. You took it upon yourself to marry them. Take care of your responsibility, bro.
Right.
And this woman is part of your responsibilities, dog. What's wrong? What's going on with these men that they just so quick to just walk away? Even if she asks for a divorce, that's your house at that point. To me, I don't care if I moved in with you. When you marry me, you put me at the head of this household.
Right.
So this now is what I say. What I say hold weight in your house. This is ours now. Everything is ours. We share everything. Even your kids that was here before my kids got here. You know what I'm saying? Or before I came into the picture. You know what I'm saying? They got to know, okay, look, it's another man in the house, and you supposed to deliver this message to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna have ground rules, and you know what I'm saying? This is what's it, we got to be a family, we gotta come together and work together as a team to make this happen and all that. But we need more information, and hopefully she share about
Let's
what
see.
the real problem was and why she asked to leave, man. But it don't even sound like infidelity. I ain't even hear infidelity in there. So
She,
hope she, elaborate on that.
right. Let's see what else she got to say. Then we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to, how you share your business. You share things with like family, friends, and it's so easy for somebody to tell you to leave a situation that they wouldn't even leave, that they're putting up with that or worse right now. But often I wonder, like, did you make the right decision? He's been gone like 7 months out of the house, and the level of peace I can't describe. But financially, I have to do everything on my own. Um, I have to manage the house. I have to pay all the bills myself, and it's tough. But not only that, it gets a little lonely. You miss the family dynamic. You miss having a husband. You miss having a man in the house. Um, you don't want to be stereotyped because I'm a black woman and I have 6 kids, and people are gonna look at you like, damn, where the dads? You just another baby mama to all these damn kids, another stereotype, and that fucks with me. Because I know I tried to have a family. I know life don't work out, but people that from the outside in, people don't care. They don't care about the what happened and how they just see what they see, and it is what it is. But
Yeah, man. One thing she said that kind of hit me and made me think that she was taking information from outside sources, and that's never a good idea. I don't care. Listen, I'm not the type that believe in therapy. Therapy works. Therapy, what that therapist told us to do, I don't give a damn. That therapist read a book. I'm not a book. You can't the book ain't gonna work on me. That ain't it. It's real life. You know what I'm saying? We dealing with our situations. So I say that to say that ain't no third party in the world that can advise us on what to do to make us work. We know what the problem is.
And our
You know what
America.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And therefore we know how to get to the bottom of it. We the only ones that can get to the bottom of it. Ain't
Mhm.
nobody been with us throughout the course of our relationship but us. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So whatever their problem was, the question is, how serious was it? And another person outside of the relationship, especially if it's family and friends, just common people, they look at your life like a soap opera.
Right.
It's fun to them. It's exciting to watch stuff happen. And some of them are miserable,
Mhm.
alone. And she talking about, some of them wouldn't leave these. You just realize that some of them would leave their own man if they was doing these things. You know what I'm saying to them, or you know what I'm saying in these situations. And at the time when you gossiping with those people, it's so exciting. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like fun, and like almost like you just riled up and yeah, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and then it get real when it happens. Now it's reality. Now he gone.
Yeah.
Now you seeing them same people going on with their life and dealing with men probably worse than the man that they advised you to leave.
Exactly.
Because they want a companion. They looking for companionship. They don't want to be alone.
Hmm.
But now they got you, they didn't advise you to be alone with 6 kids.
Exactly.
And
Tell-
life goes on. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where that man at, but you asked him to leave a rough situation. What, he gonna beg you to come back? You asked him to leave a situation with 6 kids.
right.
Six is six is a number, so
Yeah.
that's, you know what I'm saying? And ain't no telling what the older kid's daddy's doing, or if that's the case, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like it might be. She had these other 3 kids for dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or at least one.
Well, she said
You know,
daddy during the video with an S on it, so I mean that kind of confirmed it a little bit, but she didn't ever speak on it, so I'm just still going off assumptions. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the
yeah.
day, but and that's what a lot of women don't do, because this is what a lot of women don't do, and it kind of irked me a little bit, because it's like, regardless to what, if a man come in, cause and take care of 3 kids of yours, bro, for that period of time, bro, he deserves some credit. It wasn't all bad. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because he wasn't obligated to do that. But I see a lot of women that are, what I'm saying, put men in these situations, or men are get in these situations. I ain't gonna say put them. Men are get in these situations and take care of these kids for years and years and years, and then he cheated or something happened, break up. Now he the worst nigga on the planet. But it's like, no, we ain't gonna just do that, because at the end of the day, he looked out for y'all. Some he wasn't obligated to do, and some that most men not even willing to do. So we'll leave that at that. But y'all let us know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, bro.
You know,